Hi, my name is Monique T. Sam, and I am speaking to you about my assessment I completed. I completed it with my daughter. She is 5 years old, and we completed the assessment here at our home in Bishop, California. During the assessment, I felt like everything went okay completing the assessment, but I noticed at one point I wanted to help her, and I feel like as a parent, it was a little hard to do the assessment with your own child, because I feel like it's hard to be not that like supporting or helping parent when I see that she knows something that she didn't answer. And so I struggled with that piece. But overall, I thought the assessment was pretty easy. And the only other issue that I had was finding the correct book. So finding a book that I could read with her, or that had the right context as described in our concepts of print. So I didn't have any of the titles that the assessment had mentioned. So I did struggle with that. And then also when we had to use like the strip of paper showing the letter and the word, I kind of struggled with that piece to it. But other than that, I feel that the assessment pretty well. And I felt that she did really well, even with me doing the assessment with her. And I did enjoy the fact that it wasn't like a timed test, because she has had timed tests with alphabets that I have supported her on, and I felt like she always feels too rushed and can't complete it in time. She actually did say that she enjoyed it, and she said, "I like this," while taking the test. So I feel that she obviously enjoyed it. And she was also able to answer most of the questions regarding layout, print, page sequencing, return, sweep, and a little understanding of punctuation. With the punctuation, she, said, "That's a question," when it was a period. But I feel that at least she has that understanding of it's, like a statement in a sentence, or the ending of a sentence. She did have trouble with letter and word, and knowing the first letter in a word. But it was funny because she knew the last letter, but not the first. And she couldn't point at each word when I read. So when we got to the assessment for one-to-one correspondence, and I asked her to follow what I was reading. She pointed at some of the wrong words as we read along. And then let's see. So I think that's all that she pretty much struggled with. But this is my assessment on her concept of print that we completed. And so she got 10 out of 13. And then here is her alphabet knowledge, which she struggles with her D and J. She actually wrote them backwards. And then here are her letters in the alphabet that she wrote. And if you notice at the top, she started to write the lowercase instead of uppercase. And I had to explain to her the big letters. And when I say capital, she would say big letters. So that's why I started saying big letters. So these are her writing of her letters. Overall, though, I enjoyed the test, or the assessment, and I really felt like it was fun to do and good to see where my own child is as well. I feel like she really enjoyed it, and she actually sounded like she wanted to do it more. So I think that's something that I also need to do with her. So it was overall a good way to review everything and see how this will work for me in the future at work. So thank you.